DreAllDay.com.
What's going on, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. This week's motivation is about not taking everything personal. You know, I talk to a lot of people when they talk to me about their personal, not even personal situations, but more professional situations, like something that happened to you at work, or something you're dealing with on your basketball team with your coach, or some person you're dealing with, or driving in traffic. People take things so personally these days. Everybody, a lot of people are averse to conflict. So the first sign of something being negative towards them, they just blow up, they lose control, because a lot of people take everything personal. For example, like I had a friend who was at work, and they was telling me about like how some boss gets angry at them all the time and says smart shit to them all the time. And I started talking about the situation, like, all right, what happens? When do they do it? What do they say? And it kind of came to the conclusion as I'm listening to this person that, yo, the person that's mad at you is not mad at you personally. They just mad at you because you do the job that you do. Like if you quit that job and somebody else took your spot, they be mad at the new person who took your spot. So it's just the role that you play that they're angry at. They're not really angry at you. And what you gotta understand about most people, even when people do some rude shit to you directly, like say you walking across the street and some car just drives right in front of you, don't give you a chance to cross the street, they just drive right past. They see you there, but they drive and just be an asshole. You know what I mean? That happens all the time, especially where I live. But you gotta understand that, not based on that example, but when people do rude things, when they're ignorant, when they do stuff that's just not a good person thing to do, quote unquote, it's not really directed at you personally. They don't really have a personal problem with you. Very few things people do are actually directed at that person. It's something that might have happened, like they might be having a bad day at work, they might be having problems at home with their spouse, they might be having problems with their kids or with their parents. They might just be having a bad day, period. They might not feel good, might not have got enough sleep the previous night, they might not have ate the right food, they might be mad about anything. Like they could have lost some money the day before, you never know. Most of the time people do rude things, it's just how they feel. It's something within that's causing them to act that way. It's not really directed at you personally. And most of the time we see people do rude shit, they doing it to you, but they don't even know you. You know, how something can't be personal towards you if the person doesn't know you. If a person says, no, fuck you, while you crossing the street and they driving in a car, it's not personal against you. You don't even know that person and they don't know you, so you know it's not personal. Don't take it personal. And especially when we're talking about professional situations, school, business, the basketball team, or whatever other situations are y'all in, most of the things that happen are not personal. And the reason why I tell you not to take it personal, even if that other person, maybe they do got something against you, even if they do, the reason you don't take things personal, because when you stop taking stuff personal, you stop letting your emotions get tied into everything. And all you know, when you let your emotions get tied into things, things get heavy. It starts weighing on you, you thinking about it all the time, you wasting a lot of psychic energy on it, and when your mind is tired, your body follows. We all know that the body follows whatever signals the mind is given to it. So when your mind gets tired from all this emotional energy that you're wasting thinking about all these wrongdoings happening to you, you start wasting time, you start wasting energy, and then you can't even get to the stuff that matters, that has nothing to do with those other things. So stop taking everything personally. Look at things with a more, Robert Greene likes to say, a dispassionate view. That means stop tying your emotions to everything that happens and look at it neutrally. Look at it like you was watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? You don't take a movie personally. You know it's entertainment. It's just something that's happening. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just neutral. You're just watching it. Try to look at your life a little bit more like that, and you'll be a little bit lighter on your feet, quote unquote. And you'll stop taking stuff so personally, and you'll be able to move easier through life, because everything's not going to be life or death to you. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com.
This is Maria. I'm from Miami with GroovySweat.com. Work on your fucking game.